Wazup, wazup, wazup. Just trying to adjust my phone. See if anyone is around, boys. How can I adjust my phone to make this the best possible? Here we go. Nope. No? Okay, that works. Oh, see if anyone jumps online. It's a Sunday, which is the absolutely worst day to ever post anything on YouTube or do anything on YouTube. And I also haven't streamed or uploaded a video in a long time. So, again, says someone's here. What's up, what's up, what's up? Yeah. Hey, Rachel. How you doing? Hope life's well. Rachel, Rachel, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hope everything's going good for you. I think it probably is. I'm just gonna guess. Because why would it not be? Doing okay. Thanks for the song. I was trying to think of words to rhyme with Rachel, but I don't know any. Do you know any? Rachel. The faithful. That's all I know. Rachel is faithful. Tangle? Rachel Tangle? Mangle? I don't know anything that rhymes with it. Rachel is faithful, don't get too tangled. Tangle doesn't even rhyme. Well, I hope you're doing wonderful. Hey, what's up? I haven't seen you for a while. Well, I don't know why I mean, if I'm not live streaming, how would I see you for a while? Hope life's well. Thanks for stopping in. I didn't actually expect anyone to stop in. Last time I live streamed, I think I was on for half an hour and not one person showed up. And funny, because I was just saying that it's Sunday, which is the worst day to live stream. So thanks for stopping in. I hope everyone's doing good. What's new? What's new? I was just going over like the road driving manual because I already have my learners, but I gotta do the road test. But I just wanted to like check everything, make sure I kind of know what I'm doing because I just don't want to get surprised when I do my road test. And man, I don't know, the manual pisses me off. Like most things, like government and corporations do. The manual is 161 pages long. And there's just so much useless stuff. Like, not that my husband needs to get his permit, learn how to drive too. Like, it's not that there's useless stuff in the manual. It's like the fact that there's so much useless stuff like on the road. There's a sign that tells you that they're deer crossing. There's also another sign to tell you that moose are crossing. What's like besides the size, what's the difference? It's an animal. Just make a sign that says animal crossing. Like, do you really need two separate signs for that? I missed that last comment. Hold on. I always have a problem bringing up the comments on my phone. There we go. I think, what? Are you thinking of getting driver's license instructor? No. I think there is. Wait, come back online. I think there's a lot. You don't need manual written for this as long as you know the basics. Yeah. I mean, doing the road test though, it's like I just don't want to get It's like probably $100 almost to like take the road test, and I don't want to fail 3 times because apparently that's like the average that people fail, or so. Well, they apparently the average is like 2 people they get it on their third. I've asked around to everybody, and that's what the majority of people say. And I don't really feel like paying $300. Plus, I think if you fail, then you what I oh yeah so that's what I'm saying. You pass the second time, not the first time though. um, and then if you fail, I think that you have to wait a while. You can't just retake it right away, right? Yeah, the parallel parking, that's something I need to work on. That's my main thing I need to work on. But it's so hard to practice because here in Alberta they don't let you like insure or register a car until after you have your full license. So you can't even use your own car, even though I have one. Um, and then you have to have the owner of the car in there with you, and every single person has their own advice. And things that they think you need to do, and sometimes it conflicts with the last person you were with. And then everyone's particular about their own car. This one guy was like you're speeding up too fast, and it's or something. It's like just because it's hard on the motor, and I know because I do this because I'm a car engineer. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, and these like traffic lights. There's like a whole freaking uh, chapter on traffic lights. There's like you got the red, yellow, and green, right? So you got if the red light is solid, if the red light is flashing, if the yellow light is flashing, if the yellow light is solid, if the green light is solid, if the green light is flashing, if there's a green light but an arrow, if there's an X, that means there's a the road is like closed. If there's an arrow, it means the that lane is open. If uh, it's like I don't know. There's like 15 different varieties, and then they have like it could also be turned on its side. It's like okay, so I mean obviously that's not hard to figure out if it's turned on its side, but like why? What's why not just have one or the other? Silly stuff. I mean, I guess I know why. It's because in certain situations, it's because of room or something. You probably just want to have it like turn sideways. But what's up, Ghostly? How you doing? What is that? Oh, boo! I thought it said 8,000. How you been doing, man? Hope everything's well. Uh, hope everything's wonderful in your life. We gotta play some more games. I haven't been playing like VR games as much because I've just been making a game. So like every time I turn the headset on, it has something to do with me making the game, not actually playing the games. Yes, saw you live. Um, thanks for stopping in. So my game, I'm trying to get it onto the Oculus Quest store. Uh, or just it's called App Labs, and it's like a Oculus developer store. So it's basically it's not the official store. It's like you're not good enough to be on the official store, but you are good enough to be on this side store that we made for everyone else kind of store. And yeah, I was just wondering if it's on that store. I wonder if it could be used with the Oculus Rift as well as the Oculus Quest. And but yeah, I gotta jump through a whole bunch of hoops. They have, oh man, I spent like last 2 days dealing with this huge freaking problem. Basically, when you make a game, say I'm not using the microphone, so I don't need the microphone. But when you go to upload it, it adds permissions for the to use the microphone, and it does it automatically without you asking. And then when you go to upload it, it says, "Hey, you're trying to access the microphone, but your game doesn't need it." So then they won't publish your game. So they've created a problem, and then they tell you can't upload your game because of the problem that they created. It's really stupid. And there's other stuff too. It's not just the microphone, it's touch screen and a whole bunch of different stuff. So I finally figured out how to do it. Uh, and now there's other problems I have to deal with. With the game out, what's the next project you have in mind? Well, I'm going to continue updating the game for probably a year. But I'm going to do like once a month I'll have an update probably because I want to do stuff like automatic weapons and uh, different stuff. I want to do something called mixed reality capture that allows you to uh, film the game similar to Beat Saber where the person's actually in the game. And I have a whole bunch of things I want to add. So, yeah, updates. I also yeah, I'm probably gonna make another game. Don't give up. Oh yeah, so I was thinking about multiplayer, and I realized multiplayer is where it's at because if you download my game and you could play with your friends, you'd be more enticed to tell your friends about the game, right? That's so amazing. Yeah. And I didn't really think about that, right? So that would be cool. So I looked into how to do multiplayer, and it's kind of difficult. It's not super easy. You have to connect to the internet, um, and of course, both people need to have two different perspectives. But they would need to see each other. So then all of a sudden now your player has an avatar because it's a virtual reality video game. Usually you don't see yourself, but if it's multiplayer, you would have to see the other player if it's multiplayer, so that person would have to have some sort of avatar. So it's yeah, it's so I thought maybe for my next project to bring it back to that would be I thought about making like a multiplayer version of the game. So it'd be a completely different game, but it would be multiplayer. So it'd be like Zap Balls plus Zap Balls multiplayer, two separate games, but they'd also be different. But that way, I could make like a different arena for it and have different functions. Just make it like a whole different game. So I thought about doing that. I could try to just implement it into this game, but I'm just not at that skill level. It could take years down the road. Um, I don't know. The end is here. Yes, now that Bottle Caps is here, it's the end. I was trying to figure out what words rhyme with Rachel, and I only came up with faithful. But for Bottle Caps, I'm sure I could come up with lots of words that rhyme. Sounds interesting. You would need. Oh, I missed it. Man, I don't know. Like, if how the heck do you get the comments back on the screen? There we go. Sounds interesting. You would need a server. Yeah, you would need a server. Something like that. I don't know if, I guess, if some company provides servers or something. Or I guess you'd have to host the server. Anyways, bottle caps. Caps. What rhymes with caps? If it was cap, it would be easy. Because it'd be like cat, bat, fat, rat, mat. But with an S at the end. Bottle caps, craps, attacks, steps on tax, pays his tax. I don't know. Why do I bring it up if I don't know the answer? Yeah, so that's a project I was thinking about for another game. But what I really want to do, I'm thinking, is I want to make like a sex simulator game because I think that would sell lots and make lots of money. And I know this because I found someone who made one, and he's making like $4,000 a month, and that's pretty sweet. And yeah, I'm sure the guy's most likely knows more about making video games or projects, apps than I do. But 3D, please. But yeah, I don't know. It's so hard to like sell anything these days. Like as far as art, like these are like some of the albums I've made throughout my life, and still to this day, like I only make about $10 a year on like CD sales. Tiffany, Tiffany. Why are you saying Tiffany? Did I miss something? I want to show you guys something really cool. This light that I got. So I got this light at Walmart. It's really bright. In fact, I think it can go brighter. But anyways, look at it. Whoa, sorry. It's just this little LED light, and it costs $20. My buddy showed me. He had one, and second I saw it, I was like, I need this. There, it goes brighter, darker. Anyway, so I bought two. One for the left side, one for the right side. And I could just pick it up, take it wherever I want, charge it when it dies. It's great for lighting. It's $20. There's different like filters and stuff. This is just a clear one, like a diffuser they call it, so you don't see the actual LEDs. If you make that game, hopefully YouTube won't see if I push messages. It's like, okay, YouTube won't take down your gameplay footage. Yeah, I'm sure they would. I wouldn't be able to really market it on YouTube. And I thought, so today I had this idea, which is an idea I've had in the past, but you know, I never implemented. But I was like, I should just set up a second account and then go around to all these VR channels and just go like, hey, have you tried Zap Balls? It's such an awesome game, blah 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 blah. You know, because coming from me, it's like, hey, want to buy my game? Want to check out my game? And it's like, it's only a few steps up from like asking for spare change on the side of the road. It's the bottom of the barrel is asking for spare change on the side of the road. The second is like busking, and then the third is trying to sell people stuff, your art, and you can't like if you go on live streams, like people hate when you're like trying to promote your own crap, or especially if you're trying to pull people out of their live stream to go to your live stream. That's like a big no-no. But it works like beyond that too. It's like if you go on a Reddit or something, you're like, hey everybody, check out my game. It's like, yo, this ain't the place for that. This is about VR discussions, not about trying to sell your stuff or whatever. Yes, I saw that, and you must watch yourself. So yeah, those are a couple. different projects I had that I thought of. Now there's also an maybe if you make gameplay videos without making it look like you are the creator in another channel. Yeah, I could do that. I have like probably like 6 channels. I created a couple. I had this idea for how to be a gangster, I called it. And it was just gonna be really stupid like comedy skits about trying to be like all gangster. But it was gonna be like tutorial videos kind of explaining like the what's the purpose of the bandana and uh you know sticking your gun down your pants in a certain way and blah blah blah. Anyways, I never did anything with that channel besides make it and name it. And then I made another one that was like how to be a god, and it was gonna be similar, but you know, it's been a while. Good to see you. Good to see you. So like maybe you guys can help me. So I'm like streaming on my cell phone, and then I want to see the messages because they fade away. They like go away. If I push the screen, that doesn't work because that's like auto focus. If I push the messages tab, it will come up. But first, before it comes up, it gives me options like top chat, live chat, super chat, or none. Hide all chat messages. And it gives me that option every single time I push. So I guess I just have to deal with it. Every single time I push it, I have to push it twice. Fade away. It's the only problem with YouTube live streams. I wish there was just an option you could put so it's like messages on the screen, people. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. I lost it. Hold on a second. I gotta go. Someone's here. Cheers, people. Peace out.